Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, NASCAR Xfinity Series, Sci Aps 200 from New Hampshire, the Miracle Mile. Alright, 211.6 miles, 200 laps, 3 stages, 45, 45, and 110. They will have 4 sets of tires for this race. Now, we might as well just call this, especially in the Xfinity Series, Joe Gibbs is home. JGR has won 12 of the last 15 Xfinity races, 6 by Kyle Busch, 3 by Christopher Bell. Mind you, Christopher Bell's been in 3 New Hampshire Xfinity races, and he's won all 3 of them. He's in this one. But the last 11 races, 10 of the winners came from the top 3. So the pole winner is 1-6, second place, qualifying is 1-3. Qualifying third is 1-1, 14th is 1-1. 33 of the 36 winners in the Xfinity Series at New Hampshire has started in the top 18. 29 of those 36 has started in the top 10. So when people start complaining about you can't pass, you can't do this, there's a history of certain tracks of just that. It's not the car, it's not the setup. It's not whatever you want it to be. It's actually the track. When there's a history like this in New Hampshire, of once you're up front, qualifying wise, you're up front. That's going to be something to kind of keep an eye on. Now, if you look at the past few Xfinity winners, the Cup's obviously different. From 2012 through 2017, those 6 races all won from the pole, 6 straight. Since then, second, 14th, third, and second. Christopher Bell won from the 14th position in 2021. The last time somebody outside of the top 10 won a race was 2004, Matt Kenseth, and before that was 1998, Buckshot Jones. Now, with qualifying getting rained out yesterday, let's see if the qualifying order is up here. I think that's going to really play a toll on everything this today. Let's see if I can find the qualifying here on NASCAR.com. That's Cup Series. Anyway, it's set based on the metric, so I know Cole Custer's on the pole, so we'll look for that in just a moment. Now we do have some what we used to call back in the day bushwhackers. We have Alex Bowman in the 17 for Earnhardt Motorsports. We have Justin Von Schorgenor. I know I messed that up, but he is a 3-time NASCAR Modified champion. He's one of the greats in NASCAR Modified. He's getting his Xfinity Series debut, so that should be fun to watch. Christopher Bell in the 20 for Joe Gibbs. We know that's going to be fun to watch. Corey Heim in the 26. And then Carson Quapple in the 88 for Junior Motorsports. This kid's had 3 Xfinity starts. 4th, 2nd, and 19th. 4th in Martinsville, almost won. He got a little talent there, just a little bit. Yeah, look for Carson Quapple. Have a great run in the 88 today. Alright, now we look at New Hampshire. There's only one New Hampshire. But similar wise, Phoenix, Richmond, a couple of the track states are similar to it, and we know Iowa is as well to a point, because Richmond and Iowa are pretty close together. But like even some of the drivers said, even though Iowa last week is close to Richmond, it still races different. So these tracks again are similar, not exactly the same. Chandler Smith average finish 3.0 with 3 wins in 7 races, but he's also he finished second in his 1 race at New Hampshire. Jesse Love, average finish 3.5, those Phoenix, Richmond, New Hampshire. Sammy Smith, 8.8 in a win. Austin Hill, 8.9. Cole Custer, 9.1 in a win. SVG, 10.0. AJ Allmendinger, 11.3. Sheldon Creed, 11.7. Justin Allgaier, 12.6 in a win. Brandon Jones, 16.4. Now, just the last 2 races at New Hampshire. Like I said, Chandler Smith, 2.0. Justin Allgaier, 3.5 in a win. Sammy Smith 5.0, Austin Hill 5.0, Jeremy Clements 9.5. He does need a good run. Sheldon Creed 13.0, Josh Williams 16.0, Sam Mayer 16.5, Brandon Jones, 19.5, and the Dinger, AJ Allmendinger, 20.0. Now, in those two races at New Hampshire, just average running position throughout the race, Chandler Smith, 5.17, Cole Custer, 5.18, Justin Allgaier, 6.85, Sheldon Creed, 8.73, Sammy Smith, 9.35, AJ Allmendinger, 10.62, Austin Hill, 10.78, Sam Mayer, 11.77, Brandon Jones, 12.66, Parker Retzlaff, 15.73. Now, we are 9 races left in the regular season for the Xfinity Series, so we're at race 16 of 26. Right now, Cole Custer is leading the points. He is plus 197 to the cut line. Now, with no wins, no matter how many winners there are in the regular season, if he wins the regular season championship with no wins, he's guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. He has a 1-point lead over that regular season title, which, again, is 15 bonus points if he's able to win it over Chandler Smith, who's got 2 wins. And then Austin Hill is third with 2 wins, but he's minus 41. Remember, he had that 25-point penalty earlier in the season, so that could affect him, because you figure from first to third, that is 7 bonus points. So that's literally a win almost. Because if you win the regular season title, you get 15 bonus points. So that's 6 bonus, excuse me. If you win regular season title, you get 15. If you finish second, you get 10. If you finish third, you get 9. So that's 6 bonus points, excuse me. But still, that 6 bonus points could affect him leaving Martinsville and going to Phoenix and running for a championship. So that could be absolutely huge. Justin Allgaier's 4th with a win. Jesse Levitt's 5th with a win. Sheldon Creed is 6 plus 92. He'll probably fall farther because, you know, it's the car. He can't win because of the car. Oh wait, that was his comment last year. I wonder what the excuse this year will be. Riley Herbst plus 91, AJ Allmendinger plus 60. Now, right now, Kaulig Racing has 2 of their 3 cars poised to be in the playoffs. So AJ Allmendinger plus 60 to the cut line, and SVG with 2 wins. Now, obviously, AJ gets a win. He's locked in. They haven't been running normal for Kaulig Racing Xfinity Series this year. I see that changing as we get closer to the playoffs and get into the playoffs, because AJ Allmendinger and Kaulig Racing are just too good not to have a deep run in the playoffs. And I'm talking deep run, I'm talking getting through the round of 12 and at least the round of 8, if not to the championship 4. Parker Clearman plus 55 in 9th. That's good to hear. You know, I think Parker Clearman is another one of those teams that an alliance with RCR. We talked about, Chris Rice talked about on TMD about speed coming out of Welcome, North Carolina. Parker Clearman's right there as well. He's part of that Big Machine Racing, which is part of that alliance with RCR. So the 2 RCR cars, the 3 Kaulig cars, this Big Machine Racing, they're all kind of tied in together there in Welcome, North Carolina. Sam Mayer, 10th in points with that win last week. Sammy Smith, 11th in points. Shane Van Gisbergen sitting there with 2 wins. Now, because Sammy Smith is 11th in points, he is the last one in on points. Ryan Sieg is... Alright, so Ryan Sieg's in there at 13th, minus 31. Anthony Alfredo, minus 54. Brandon Jones, minus 74. Parker Retzlaff, minus 105. Brendan Poole, minus 109. And Josh Williams in 18th, minus 144. They're going to need a win. And the fact that we have 5 different winners already through 6 different winners, through 15 races, 9 races left. Technically, we need 6 more winners to fill the 12 spots for the wins. And then if you count the regular season champion, currently Cole Custer with no wins, and he doesn't get a win, yeah, that cut line could be wins. So the fact that we have Jeremy Clemens, who's below it, he's even below this, he's 19th in points. He's capable of winning. Jeb Burton, we know he's capable of winning. There's a Daytona, and there's Atlanta left, and you know super speedways with Jordan Anderson Racing. So yeah, this could be a very interesting stretch here for the Xfinity Series if we start getting racking off new winners. Because anybody can win anytime on Daytona or Atlanta. We know that. We've seen it. Wow. And we got some unique races coming up. And you know, figure we got Chicago Street Race. I don't see that being that big of a wild card with AJ Allmendinger in it, SVG in it, and Cole Custer in it. I think you're not gonna have a wild card like we call some road courses. Pocono could be interesting. Indianapolis back on the oval. We haven't done the oval in quite a number of years. That could be a wild card. Michigan, typically certain drivers run well at Michigan, certain teams. Daytona's definitely a wild card. Darlington, Atlanta's a wild card. Watkins Glen, we got again AJ and SVG and Cole Custer and Sam Mayer. We have a lot of road course aces there, and then Bristol night race to cut it all off. That could be fun because you could have a one-win team on the bubble and somebody pop in a win and get in and they're not, so that would be fun to see that happen. But alright, so on the season, 7-5 in the Truck Series picks, 11-4 in Xfinity Series. Didn't see Sam Mayer coming last week, which I should have, I guess. And then when Eric Almirola won Martinsville, I didn't see that one coming either. So those are 2 of the 4 losses. So close. Cup 5-12. Obviously, the Cup Series is so vastly competitive that it's hard to just drill down because one little thing. You get a Larson dive it in 3 wide and wipe it out cars. You get, Larson and Busch at Gateway. Little things like that can affect, picks and stuff. So, but the 4 picks to win the Sci Aps 200 NASCAR Xfinity race at New Hampshire Motor Speedway: Chandler Smith, Cole Custer, Justin Allgaier. I'm not dumb enough not to. Christopher Bell. Yeah, can he go 4 for 4? But he's starting way back. That's what scares me with that run for 4 for Christopher Bell. So C-Bell is starting 23rd. And we have only seen 7 guys start outside the top 10 to win at New Hampshire, and only 3 outside the top 18 to win at New Hampshire. And C-Bell's starting 23rd, and he's one of the favorites. Now, is he good enough to come to the field? Yes. Is the car he's in good enough to come to the field? Oh, yes. But 23rd and 26th are the 2 worst spots ever. It was Jeff Burton in 1992 and Buckshot Jones in 1998. And C-Bell starting 23rd here. Yeah, that could be interesting. Allgaier starting 12th. He's running well here. Custer and Chandler Smith on the front row. I mean, Chandler Smith can just run away with it. Ryan Sieg 79th. We know he runs well here. So yeah, this could be a very interesting race. Quapple and Alex Bowman starting in the back. That could be fun. You got Bonsignori starting 25th there for JGR. So yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of comers and goers. I think it's going to be a fun race today. But as always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports show content.